okay, why we should come to Guatemala. First of all, I always want to do some kind of mission. And I'm from Brazil, for the third world country. I was a little bit afraid to come here, but after I arrived and we start working, my major thing was to be safe with my daughter, and we feel very safe and feel very, very happy to see all those people. My first impression that I was doing like a movie. And then after the movie, we're all gonna come up at this stage, gonna say thank you very much for the participation. But no, that's a real life. And those people really need our help, and thank you God that we're here to help them. I can tell you I grew up a lot as a person. We came from vacation 1 week before we came to Guatemala, but honestly this is the best vacation ever, because besides to get all those people to be able to help them, we grow a lot as a person. And honestly, we're coming back next year, and I think everybody should come to Guatemala and help those little ones.
Hi, I'm Lydia Fonseca, and this is my 4th year coming here to Guatemala, and I come back every year because of the people. They're so sweet and welcoming, and I just love it. I love serving them, and it's great, so you should come.
So why should you come on this mission? So this is really the first mission that we've went on, and that was 9 years ago, and we've continued on this mission. And the reason why we really enjoy this has been, one, the people, of course, and getting to know the folks of Guatemala, really getting the opportunity to help out. Sean and Don Maurice run a wonderful mission, and so everything is on track. The projects are set up nicely, so when you're here, you really feel like you're actually doing something. And then the great thing is, and what was always the big surprise coming here, is what you think you're coming to give, you're actually leaving with something more. And you'll never really understand that until you come here yourself and experience it. So if you're thinking about it, get off the fence and come. You will love it.
Yeah, you really summed that up pretty nicely. I guess the only thing I would add is it's been 9 years, as Rodney said, and we come every year, and every year it's as soon as we're already saying, well, next year, we're already planning, we're already excited for next year. So I'll just address if anybody's worried about anything. I tend to be a worrier. It's super safe, super fun, and we love it. We love the people. And I'll also add just that kind of what you touched on. I feel like we can really stand behind this mission. We stand with Sean and Don Maurice because you are really in tune with, or they're in tune with the people and what the needs are. It's not like a bunch of gringos go over and say, oh, we think you need this, or we think you could use that, but they're really, they really work a lot with the people and want to know, how can we help you? So we're doing what is helpful, what is needed, not just what we think would be good to help with.
So come join us next year.
Yes.
We'll see you then.
Hi, I'm Bella Boyce. I'm here in Guatemala, and this is my first year coming, and I'm just gonna tell you why you should come here, because it's very special. Every year I donate stuff, but you really don't think who it's gonna go to. Well, now you know how much they need it, how their houses, how much they need the stoves, how much they need the concrete floors. And coming here is just a really good experience to see all the kids and to just spend time with them. And VBS is really a blessing, just to hang out with all the kids and see all the kids smiling and dancing and singing and making the crafts and saying, see you tomorrow, can't wait. And it's just a really great experience, building the stoves and seeing how grateful the families are for you and for you building the stoves. And it's just amazing, and I'm definitely coming back next year. So, yeah.
Why I come to Guatemala with now is the time for missions. I spent 10 years telling myself I couldn't come to Guatemala. I don't speak the language. The only language you need to know is God's language, love. I told myself I couldn't eat the food. The food has been great, wonderful. The filtered water is terrific. You get to serve God's people. You get to have a awesome time doing it, and you get to work in all of this. Come to Guatemala. Wasn't as good as the first time, but I just...
One of the objections I had to come into Guatemala was that I thought it would be better just to send my money than for me to come down here and spend time getting my hands dirty with the people. I thought they could benefit more from the money I would send because I could send more money that way than spending the money on myself to come down here. And boy, was I wrong about that. I was wrong about that because not only was I able to send money and help the work that's being done here, but it was transformative for me and my family to come down here and get relationships with these people of Guatemala, to learn their heart and their love and their giving spirit, and to witness it firsthand and build relationships with them that are life-changing for me and make a life-changing impact for them as well.
I almost didn't come to Guatemala because my kids are too naughty. The more politically correct answer. Here we go. I almost didn't come to Guatemala because we're concerned about safety. I'm bringing my children, 12 and 10-year-old kids, and to my surprise, it's probably safer than any other vacation that we would have taken due to Sean's and organizations planning. So felt very safe the entire time, and highly recommend it.
I came to Guatemala because I wanted to help. I came to Guatemala because I knew it would be uncomfortable and I was scared. And every time I do something that's scary, I grow and I learn something new. I was interested in seeing a new culture and going to a new country, and I wanted to make a difference. I brought my 9-year-old to Guatemala because I wanted him to see how other people live. I wanted him to realize that not everyone has a hot meal and a big cozy bed and can go to school. And I wanted to spend time with him too, and take this opportunity to grow and learn and experience something new together. I had some concerns before coming to Guatemala. I was nervous about flying. I don't like to fly, and it was a long trip over the Gulf of Mexico, but it was really easy. It was 6 hours in air, and it was fine. I was nervous too about customs in Guatemala City, but we went right through, no problem. The minute I hit the ground and saw Sean and Damaris and the rest of the crew, I knew that we were safe and we were going to have an amazing time, and we did. The only other concerns I had really while we were here was traffic. It's a little crazy, but you just keep your kids close and keep your hands on them. And there were so many other volunteers. I knew that if I didn't have eyes on my son, somebody else did. So I wasn't scared once I was here. I would encourage anyone who has ever thought about going on a mission trip, going out of the country, experiencing something new, helping others, to absolutely look at this. Now is the Time for Missions has an amazing program. They know what they're doing. They've been doing it for years. Sean and Damaris are incredible leaders, and I am going to bring both my sons next year. They'll be 8 and 10. And we're already looking forward to it, and we've all pinky swore with all the volunteers this year that we're all going to come back. So we're going to be back in 2018 for Podcasters Week with Now is the Time for Missions.
Now is
The time to come to Guatemala because we need you. Let's do it again. Ready? 1, 2. Now is the time to come to Guatemala because we need you.
Okay, one more time.
Okay, I'll do a countdown. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Now is the time to come to Guatemala because we need you.
Okay, good.
Maybe.
Let's do it one more time, like really loud. Like, now's the time to come along. We need you. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Now's
That's good.
Sorry, that's all right. Countdown.
3, 2.
Now is the time to come to Guatemala. We need you.
I think that's a keeper.